busiafo yema ubi biara akwaba Eba Chams Media GHS. So this is your mom, your auntie, your girl, your grandma, Mama J. And as you already know, the mission and the vision of this show is just one. Because I believe that I am a lover of marriage. I want every marriage to do well. I want every young woman, every young man who is about to get married to enjoy his or her marriage. But I believe in life. You have to sit down and plan how you want it. Then your Bible can also do how sit down. I want us now plan and know who materials obey you soon. Know how much a cost. And so if you decide that you want to get married, then you have to plan and you have to know which kind of marriage you want. How do you want your marriage to look like? Because if you decide, because marriage is not for everyone. Send your Bible, says, okay, Matthew chapter 19, verse 10 to 12. And my says, no beer and a baby, as said, or be worried. And he said, what baby has now worry? I want you to know that it is not a disability. It sounds so who are on person be worried because of a so to me. A young Yajuma send near, when I dream would say, one the Hunamina, I am Yajuma. We also saw on person be worried, sounds so near for it. And because marriage can, you know, try your patience. And see, you near don't worry. And who also a person be worried because of some selfish reasons. Person worry because of Obia Mawayden, we're cleaning if you are man. Or Obia Mawaydiana man, or Obia Ma or now one ma. But I will have to tell you that there is nothing better that God created than marriage. Because marriage is the only thing that you know that at the end of the day, even if nobody is thinking about you, if your children are gone out of the house and they are not thinking about you, your wife or your husband is thinking about you. I want you to put it in your mind and put it in your head that marriage is a good thing. But before you go in, there are things that you need to know. And that is why I'm here to share with you. The Bible Amos chapter 3 verse 3 says, can two people walk unless they agree? And so I used to think that if you want to get married, make sure that you get a Christian person to marry. But then I've grown to realize that and you'll be a Christian, and so I want to tell you that if you are ready to get married, go and get somebody that both of you are in agreement with. So what I'm saying here is that make sure that before you get married, you find your kind. And it is so you'll be a open club. Will be on super club so that both of you will have things in common and will have fun together. We will be a penyamisoma who will be on Susunyam and on Supenyamisom. Nothing but to me, as soon as together. So we are most of Naka will be Christonia, Ubebre. So we will be our club, Naka will be Christonia, Ubebre, because in the open and yet and not pay. But there is one thing that I want to tell you. I know somebody that said, oh, as for me, I don't want a Christian because they are boring. Well, are you really a Christian yourself? Because Mijidi says, we are Christonian, parampara, young Christian. Because at the end of the day, they will give you peace. Near I told you, my first ocean is said, we are ready, so warrior. Don't sit down and be crying and feeling sorry for yourself and waiting for the man to come and find you. An advice that I want to tell you is, if you are ready and you know you are of age, the best thing is begin to stay busy for God. I don't know if you remember the story of Rebecca, how she was found. Abraham sent his servant Eliezer to find a wife for Isaac. And when he went, Rebecca was busy doing the things that she loves the most. And so all that I want to let you know is that as a young lady, as a young man, when it's that time, continue to work for the Lord. Make sure that you involve yourself in the church activities. Everything in the church, the youth program, if you can join whatever, go ahead and stay busy for God. Number 2, I want you to take your emotions away when you are making the decision. You are looking at the way that he's dressing, and because of that you decided he's not the one. You look at the way that he doesn't have a job, and because he doesn't have a job, now you think he won't be a good husband. You realize that, oh, maybe he's from a poor family, and because of that, no, I don't want that. Once you decide that you want a husband, I need you to focus, and focus that in life you have to look for the potentials, not somebody who is already made, but the person who has a future. You know that he's a God-fearing person, number 1. And because he's a God-fearing person, he will treat you right. And so you don't look on the outward appearance. If you are a guy and you are looking for a girl, you don't look for the outward appearance alone, but you look for the future. Will she be a good mom for my children? Will she treat my family right? Will she treat me right? How respectful is she? How does she respect them? You know, you have to put all these things into consideration. You have to watch a certain habit that if it's not good, if it's not going to help you, you have to watch all of those. But by all means, if you can, take the emotions out of it. Make a better decision from your head, not from your heart. Because if you make decision from your heart, you might make it wrong, and that will not help you. I want you to prepare yourself as a young man, as a young woman. You need to prepare yourself as Oba why ready say Obama before when are you able to do the things that you're supposed to do as a wife? Will you be able to do all those things? It's a young American say list bia unim say Obama me person me worry no Oba me person me worry no. These are the characteristics that I'm looking for in the man. You need to be able to say that yes, I am also that same person. And in say, oh, your bear man and would you be happy with it? That is the question you have to ask yourself. And once I will prepare, ready no. I know, say, as no be any baby or try and go to places that you will meet your kind. So if you want to marry a church person, you go to church. If you want to marry a club person, you go to club. Whoever you want to marry, you try and go around that place. And then you add prayers to it. And to say we will be a Christiania, go to church activities, go to programs. Don't just sit down in your room and expect God to, bring you your wife or your husband. Also, you have to be approachable. You have to be very approachable. She won't even smile at you. Once you are trying to make an eye contact, she is looking away. She doesn't even want to see you. She doesn't even want to talk to you. After church, as soon as the church is over, there she's gone. She doesn't want to mingle with people. She doesn't want to, have a conversation with people. And that is not good. If you are ready to marry, the best thing is you need to be approachable. You need to be friendly. The Bible says that Moses' father-in-law, when he realized that somebody has helped his 5 children, he decided to invite him home to come and eat. So Jethro invited Moses home to come and eat. And I believe that is how Moses found his wife. And so as women, as mothers who want our children to get husbands and wives, we need to be approachable. And we need to be able to invite people home to come and eat with us. By so doing, you never know what will happen. And also, I want us to know that good men still exist. Yes, we are in a world where everybody is on social media. And they are saying that the men nowadays are cheating on their wife. And they are saying that cheating on your wife is normal. They are saying that for you to have a man that you are not going to sleep together, that you're going to ask him or her that you want to save yourself for marriage, you will not get it. I believe God is still in his miracle business. And so the man of your dream, the woman of your dream still exists. It is up to you. It is up to you to make up your mind that do you think it is possible to have a man who will be faithful to you? Do you think it's possible to have a man who will never cheat on you? Do you think it's possible that a man will love you and only you? If you believe it and you work towards it, then I believe it is possible. So take it out of your head that in this world all men are unfaithful. Take it out of your head that all women come into your life for properties. No, not every person is like that. I also want you to know that because you are ready for marriage, God is also making sure that marriage will come to you. Our God is watching over his word to accomplish it. And it is just like you as a mother buying a gift for your child for Christmas. It's just like you as a mother buying a gift for your child, and you have set a date for that gift. And usually you can't wait to see the smile or the joy in your child's face when you give that gift to them. And I believe that is how God is with us. That whatever he has planned for us, I know he cannot wait for it to come to pass. So our God is not a wicked God, that whatever you want, he won't give it to you. Except his time and my time is different. And so as believers, we need to have that patience. And we'll see enya otwen na ye twen awurade se ne waka afa ye hu bia no ebebem. And so how do you know this man that I have found to be my husband, this woman that I have found to be my wife? How do you know that that person is for you? Number one thing is that you pray to God and you have that inner peace. Ebi mo ha, whilst you are dating, it's like everything becomes an argument. Everything becomes a long discussion. Everything becomes disagreement. Everything becomes misunderstanding. You should know that that person is not meant for you, because it shouldn't be that hard. It's not that hard. When both of you have the same mind, a good person, good kind, it shouldn't be that hard. How do you know that he is the one? It's because you have realized that he has potentials. Even though he doesn't have money, but he has potentials. And the potentials is everything. Everything that a woman needs. Because that can fetch you peace. That can fetch you money. That can fetch you good future. It is good to introduce him to your mentor. To introduce him to a woman of God. To introduce him to a man of God. Let them spend some time with him, and you will see their thoughts about him or about her. That will sometimes help you to know that indeed he is a good person. Because if this person is respectful, he has somebody that he respects in his life, when in the near future, God forbid, if something happens and you go and consult this person, then at least you know that he has a person that he listens to, and that will help both of you. Make sure he is a man who has the fruits of the Spirit, because if he has that fruit of the Spirit, he will be a loving man, he will be a kind husband or a woman, he will be faithful to you, he will have that joy, he will give you that peace. So please, I want you to share it to the young people that are coming up. It is possible you are okay, but share it to a young woman, share it to a young man who might be confused about a decision making. I want you to share it and let our young men, our young women know that God is still in his miracle business, that marriages are still doing good in life. It is up to you to choose which marriage you want. God bless us.